How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Boss Body Podcast Talks with Trey edition. I got a special guest in the building. Actually, I'm in his building today. JDC kid in the motherfucking building. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great. Glad to
Doing
be
great.
here.
Hey man, I'm glad you're here too, bro. Glad you're here too. Hey, those you don't know, JDC kid is an artist from Minnesota. No category. He's an artist who does music, loves music, and does what he does. So JDC kid, man, tell them where to follow you at.
Y'all can follow me on Spotify, the JDC Kid. You can follow me on Instagram. That one is JDC Kid One. TikTok. That one I believe is um, JDC Kid 3. If it's not, it might be 1 too. But you can. It still connects. You can also follow me on Facebook, JDC Kid, or Jonathan Crusoe. If you want more from me, my personal life, Jonathan Crusoe will be it. But that is linked with JDC Kid. So, and also YouTube. Um, on YouTube, you can follow me on Ultra Games. So um, I do basically uh, games. I play games.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little bit of wrestling reactions on my Facebook. Follow me everywhere. So I do a
Stay
lot
tuned
more
for more.
things.
Stay tuned for more.
Yes.
More of that coming soon. We'll talk about that. Stay tuned. So speaking of wrestling, though, I do wrestling stuff too. I love wrestling. I know you love wrestling. Well, what do you think about everything that's going on in the WWE right now with the main event scene? Cody Rhodes, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins.
It is. We haven't had this
Mm-hmm.
in a long time, but I have to say, this storyline has been lasting for. When I'm talking about the Bloodline storyline, it's been lasting for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have never had a storyline last this long,
Mm-hmm.
and now we have other people joining
Almost 4 years
in.
now.
Almost 4 years, right?
Almost 4 years.
But now we have like all
This is
these
fourth
other,
WrestleMania.
yeah, and now we have all these other wrestlers getting into it. It's like it's basically all these storylines in one type of thing. And with this Cody Rhodes finishing his story, I mean,
Are you team finish his story or are you team fuck his story?
finish,
Finish his story?
finish,
I'm team
finish.
finish his story too, but then again, I'm also team fuck. I'm not team fuck his story because I love Cody's story, but then again, I can see a world where Roman wins at WrestleMania, and it's
That's what I'm scared of.
no. I think I'm stuck on this thing where I think Roman needs to beat Hulk. Triple H wants to get rid of Hulk Hogan. Direct. They want to abolish everything that's tarnishment to every person, and there's the only way to do that is to have Roman keep that.
He already beat Hulk Hogan's record though.
No. So my theory is they want to keep the belt on him, but see the WWE Championship. That's the prestige and the history. I think they're going to retire the Universal Championship after Roman loses. I think he needs to keep the WWE Championship until that record has surpassed Hulk Hogan. Therefore, when Cody finally beats him in Madison Square Garden, that's where he should beat him at. I think he should beat him in Madison Square Garden. Bully Ray got me on that. Child busted open. I think he should beat him in Madison Square Garden for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, and then it should be the WWE Championship and then the World Heavyweight Championship. But I think that should be. I don't know when that should be, but I don't think it should be at WrestleMania. I think they have enough fuel in the fire. They have enough fucking Samoans to interfere with everything. So they better find a way to have Cody lose or have Brock. I don't think Rock should turn on Roman. I don't think it's too early, but I think that's the debut of Zilla and Jacob Fatu or someone. I think it's a lot of stuff they can go here.
There are some people saying that Seth Rollins is going to turn. I don't believe it.
I thought about it, but only how I can see Seth turning on Cody is if Brock turns on Roman first, and then then Seth turns on Cody, and therefore they're kind of bonded in a way. You feel me? but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's too much corporate rockets going on right now. I think it's too much. I think it's the family is gonna really come through. I think that'll really be big. Or it might happen. They can have a good bloodline with The Rock and Jey Uso
And a
and the
bad
bloodline
bloodline. So
Civil
like a
War.
Civil War thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? One of the things that really sticks out to me, and I'm predicting this. So this is the first that y'all hearing from me.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania, okay? Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. This is how I think this is going to go down. And I think this should go down.
Let me
Drew
see.
McIntyre beats Seth Rollins. Then
DP.
yep,
DP.
Damian Priest comes in, cashing Money in the Bank, but it's not going to be that easy. Drew McIntyre is still standing tall, and they're still going at it for a little while, right?
Like a 5 minute match.
Like a 5 minute maybe.
Like a Dolph Ziggler Del Rio situation when they thought Dolph Ziggler was gonna win because he always loses and stuff. So they okay.
But twist is, guess what's going to come back
CM Punk.
and ruin Drew
McIntyre's
McIntyre's
moment.
chance?
I agree. Shake hands on that. CC. Finally, someone who thinks I'm saying
Because
that. Yes,
he finally got what he wished for. He finally got what he wished for, but only for 5 minutes, and it's ruined.
And he said don't count him out. CM Punk said don't count him out, and it's only right. It's only right. It's only right that he does it because Drew been talking a whole bunch of shit, and I think I mean, it all depends. If Drew has resigned by the time, this is why I said I predicted. If he signs by the time WrestleMania goes, like happens, then he's gonna keep the championship. He's gonna walk out. But if he does not sign, CM Punk is gonna ruin his moment, and that's what I think is gonna happen. So it all depends if Drew McIntyre, because he hasn't resigned yet, and I think he wants to, but I think he's trying to play the big game and stuff. But I will say he has improved. At first, I thought he was like a good wrestler, but his mic game wasn't on par. Yeah, but he improved. I mean, CM Punk is he's the reason because he was a lot of fire to CM Punk. And he was just going from there, and he's really just stepped up. But I wish he would be more badass though. I don't like the tweener. Like he tries to get acknowledgement from the crowd still, and he tries to get cheered and stuff. If you're a heel, be a fucking heel, and fuck the crowd.
Right, basically.
Fuck the crowd.
I mean, it's basically like that. And once the crowd sense that, you get more attention from the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like with The Rock. You know, when he first started, people didn't like the Good Rock because he was a baby face. He was too much of a baby face. They were like, "Screw you, Rock!
It was Roman.
Rocky died. Rocky died."
It was Roman. Same situation as Roman.
Yeah, and people still love him.
But it was prolonged. They prolonged it for 8 years for Roman.
He was a goody good, and no one liked it. No one was bought into his product until he started, change himself to how he really is, this big bully. And it's like, oh, we got something here, And I've been saying this for a long time, but Roman Reigns is the Shao Kahn of WWE.
You said shit, the Shao.
He's the Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn?
Yep, from Mortal Kombat.
So he's like, okay, so he's like
he's the emperor of WWE.
I think Roman doesn't get enough slack. I definitely agree. Like Roman is like, he's definitely gonna go down. Like we got to put him on Mount Rushmore as like The Rock and Stone Cold and stuff. One, like I agree with John Cena. I'm trying to take it up what he said on his interview with Chris Van Vliet. He said he doesn't think he belongs on there. I think he do, but then again, I will replace Roman with John Cena because Roman has actually changed the business. You feel me? Cena didn't change the business. He did good. He made sales go up and stuff, and he impacted everything. Numbers went up and stuff, and he was a good analyst. And like, yeah, but he didn't really change the business. People are saying Roman buries people, but everyone who comes in contact with Roman has elevated. Every single person has been elevated from Roman Reigns. And I want to do a video coming here soon. I want to say here now. I want to talk about no one benefits from beating John Cena. We can go back in time. No one ever benefits from beating John Cena.
Not really.
But, I mean, So you can't take him for example as being a goat. People, even though Roman wins, people still benefits coming out storyline for him,
I
all the way
mean,
from Edge, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre.
you see John Cena wrestle now, and like
Oh
his reactions and stuff. It's like, all right, now he's just targeting kids because just he just basically just targeting kids because his reaction is just like, oh no, oh my.
yeah,
It's like
animated.
really too animated. It's like really.
Hey, yo, you know what it is. It's your boy Stampede. Make sure you go check out the Lost Letters, Fat Camp Day 2, whichever one you choose to call it. It don't really matter. You just go find it. It's Stampede, Lost Letters. Anywhere, everywhere, nowhere, your mom's where, don't matter. Go find it. Check me out. Just don't forget all the tracks. Bring them up one. Look, it's a long story, and I can tell you, look, okay, do you have 90?
Hi, welcome back to the Boss Body Podcast. We're here with JDC Kid. I am a host, Boss Body Trey. This is Talks with Trey. We're just talking about some WWE shit, talk about John Cena, Roman Reigns, The Rock, all that good stuff. That was real fun, man. But let's talk about you, bro. Let's talk about
All
you.
right. All right.
I want to get to know you a little more, man. When did you get a fan of become a fan of wrestling?
Oh man. Well, I was probably like 5 years old, and my big cousin would come over and babysit me and my brother. And every time he comes over, we would he would order some pizza, and then we would watch some Family Matters.
Okay.
And then after Family Matters, the wrestling that I started watching was WCW.
Okay.
I
I
didn't know
started on
anything
WCW
about
too.
I didn't know anything about WWF. So I was into the Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Sting,
Mm-hmm.
Lex Luger, Macho Man, all those guys, Kevin Nash, um, Scott Hall, rest in peace to him. I was into that, and
Mm-hmm.
then probably like in a few weeks or maybe a week or two later, started watching WWF. But what we do is we always, you know, basically go back and forth
Fourth
on it
on the
because
channels
they came in at the same
time.
time,
Yep.
especially with Monday Night Raw, and then they had was it Monday Night Nitro.
Yep.
So we would go back and forth, and the more I watched WWF, the more I liked WWF actually more
Mm-hmm.
than WCW.
I did too.
WCW was pretty good, but WWF was like raunchy and like kind of hardcore.
Yeah, it was. I definitely agree. I kind of had a similar story. Started the interview, but I kind of had a similar story. With wrestling too. I actually started with my stepdad, my mom's boyfriend at the time. He was a big wrestling fan, so he had all the tapes and whatnot, all the pay per views and all the WCW stuff on film. So he was a WCW guy, but I ended up becoming a WWE guy. So my first time watching wrestling was the um the pay per view where Hulk Hogan aligned with the Outsiders and the NWO was formed, and I fell in love with wrestling. I was like, this is crazy. This is interesting. Like all the fans were just throwing trash in there and stuff, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. I thought that was wild, but then once I started watching WWF, like you said, it was way more raunchy, way more, way just more crazy. Even though WCW started doing stuff too, it was just WWE was more my pace. You feel me?
Yeah,
And so I was initiated to wrestling with the WCW stuff. So then when I started wrestling WWE or WWF, I didn't know the difference at first. I was confused. I didn't know it was WWE at first. Like I thought it was all the same thing. So I was confused when I wouldn't see like some people some more, or like sometimes I would
yeah.
watch wrestling. It would be W, like I would see people, but like I didn't know, like 'cause I wasn't controlling the station at the time. It was
Mm-hmm.
my stepdad. So I would watch one or the other and to be confused until I got older. I realized it was different company and stuff. And then like when like Big Show came over and stuff, I'm like, hey, this is just a giant there, or Chris Jericho and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
so
that's an experience that I had too, and I think at one point I was confused about it, but then I caught on right away because I would see the logo stuff, and I'm like, okay, these two are different, but
mhm.
I'm thinking it was kind of the same.
Yeah,
But then I started watching WWF more, and it was like more divas and more. It was blood.
Yeah.
It was a lot of blood, and it was like a lot of weird characters and scary characters. In fact, I mean, I remember Kane
Yeah.
like it was yesterday. I remember Kane. I remember the Ministry of Darkness.
Oh yeah.
That kind of scared me a little bit. And when we started having a computer at our place, the two websites that I started going to was Cartoon Network and WWF.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. I think this was before we got a computer. We went to a library and we would do that. And
And
I
Disney
would have
too.
to
Had those
ask
my
my
three.
mom. I had to ask my mom, "Can I go to WWF.com?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. And I had to put like one of those private
Those
screens
things,
on
yeah,
there.
they can't see.
It was crazy. So
The
yeah,
times, man. Times is crazy.
yeah, it is.
So so that's when you got into wrestling. So let's talk about music, man. When did you let's get more into this music though. When did you get into music?
Music was just in me my whole life. I mean, like I just loved. I honestly don't know. I just know that I like to be dancing in music when I was a little baby, and I guess at one point my parents claimed that I was singing when I was little.
Yeah.
They always teased me about this one song, "Always Forever."
Yeah.
They said that I'd be singing that when I was
Right.
2 years old. So every time the song comes on, they kind of look at me
Mm.
like, "This is your song," and I'm just like,
I'm a grown man now. I don't know about
"Don't do
that.
that." But I got into more of it, just by listening to music and just hearing certain sounds, and there's some stuff that I liked and whatnot, and just basically figuring out that I can do it on my own. I'm just like, huh. There was this one magazine that I had. It was Looney Tunes, and in the Looney Tunes was this one page where it's showing these kids with these name tags on. It's like generic names, like maybe Cool LL or something generic like that. And then it has this thing where it teaches how to make this instrument. Basically, all it was an aluminum can, a string with a pencil connected to the string. And all you're doing is dangling it.
That's fine.
That's all you're doing. And then in the story, and this was when I actually knew how to read pretty good, I start saying, "Oh, make these sounds." I started making these sounds, and I realized that each line it's rhyming. So I'm just like, okay, this was like a poem or
Yeah.
something. I'm learning that music is a poem, it's
Hmm.
poetry.
Right.
So once I got that down, I'm like, okay. And then on the other side of the page, it's saying, okay, make your own story, make your own music, make your own rap. And they taught me how to do it. Make sure each line rhymes with whatever,
Hmm.
and have it go on a beat. So that's why I started making my own music and or my own song.
Hmm.
The first song that I made was called Baseball, and my dad he had a whole bunch of these CDs that he found or had, and had me and my brother have them. And there's this one CD I think it was called like Mixed Sports, whatever. And there's this one track that I liked, and I basically rapped over that. I paid attention to that beat, and I started rapping over it with the baseball song, and there it was. And then I had to think about a name for myself.
Hmm.
Make a name for yourself. I'm looking
Right.
at all these names; they have like letters or whatnot,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, let's see. My name is this. Full name. How can I make it for short? Got these letters. JDC. Okay, that sounds good. And I'm a kid. JDC kid.
So you've been JDC kid since day one, bro?
Day one.
Day one is crazy.
JDC kid.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Bam. And I was born.
I had a few names. While I was younger, um, wanted to rap. I wanted to be called Hurricane, Little Hurricane, because I talk fast and I love Twister. You feel me? So I love like fast rapping, bust rhymes, Ludacris and Twister and stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna be called Hurricane. I'm gonna be called Hurricane. Blah blah. Eventually, I started calling myself DTG or Darius the Great. So I was known for forever as Darius the Great until I became an adult. My senior year, I'm like, I want a nickname, and I was doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing, So
Right.
I'm like, I can't have motherfuckers calling me Darius. So I'm like, I gotta get a nickname. So I started calling myself DZ. It took a while for DZ to catch on, but that was my name. So I was DTG, either Darius the Great or DZ the Great for a long time. I switched from DZ the Great to DZ Dollars, back to DZ the Great, and then I started rapping for 3 years,
Wow.
3 years, and I came back as my middle name Trayvon, and then slowly migrated from Trayvon to Boss Body Trey. So here I am now, Boss Body Trey.
Boss
But I
Body
don't rap anymore
Trey.
though. I don't rap anymore. I'm a producer. I do photography. So
Oh, okay, okay. So you done like just rapping and stuff. You just more focused into like production and stuff.
production. Yep, I'm not rapping no more. People ask me, I'm a photographer, videographer, and I make beats. I'm a podcast host. That's what I do now. I still, people want something from me. I'll do some features with my guys or something, or I'm still gonna make music every now and then. I make beats, and sometimes I wanna lay something down. But I released my last track um earlier this year. I have a few more. I think I have two or three more tracks that I have not released. I'm gonna release sometime this year, and then I have a collab album I'm working on, or it's not working on, it's finished. I just gotta
Okay.
drop it. So once that's done,
Okay.
2024 is the year.
There it goes.
2024 out the dough, baby.
Out
Fuck
the
you talking
dough.
about?
Out the dough.
Yo, this is Joy Cruz. This is my newest track, All Night Long, produced by Fakes. Run that shit up. Let's get it.
Damn fakes, you cooking up.
All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the clown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs. All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the clown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs. Man, this shit get wicked, life's a gamble, I'ma roll the dice. Always knew I'm meant for making millions if I played it right. Model bitch, tryna ride the dick just like a motorbike. I just hit the gas and do the dance, bitch, I'm taking flight. Never change, when I get that bag, I'm still gon' say the same. Only thing that changed the VVS is on the watch and chain. Getting paid like a stock exchange. Bad little bitch, she out my range. I can see the difference, me and you, nigga, we not the same. All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the crown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs. All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the crown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs. Paint a perfect picture, baby, come and walk through paradise. I can show you what this life is like when you're not afraid of heights. Right or wrong, I'ma hold you down regardless, wrong or right. Back to back, moving presidential, painted black and white. Thinking about that money, yeah, the thought alone is killing me. They gon' know my name, my shit is ringing from the west to east. I get on these beats and I go crazy like a wildebeest. Yeah, that shit is still to me, this shit ain't built up for the weak. All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the crown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs. All these scars up on my heart, no wonder why I rap the crown. When you talking to a boss, you better watch your fucking tongue. Know these hoes won't leave me alone, they tryna fuck me all night long. I'm just tryna get stupid rich, get hella paid up on these songs.
Damn fakes, you cooking up.
Welcome back to the Boss Fight Podcast. So we're getting acquainted, get to know you a little bit. We're talking about you growing up when you started to learn music and stuff. I asked you, JDC kid was your only name and stuff. So you say, yeah, that's crazy. So no, most people, as you heard, I went through a whole bunch of names and stuff. How did you stick with that one name, or was it easy, or did you ever want to venture off into like a different name, or was your name just always your identity?
My name was always my identity. I mean, it's my name. It's
Mm-hmm.
my initials.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the kid part. Some people would ask me if I was a grown up, like would I take the kid away
Yeah.
and just be JDC? Honestly, no. I mean, JDC, it's basically letters and of course is my initials, but I had to add a little bit of flavor to it. Had to add a little bit of like like a bubble gum type of thing to it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So kid, it fits. You know, you got three letters here,
Fuck
three
with the
letters
kid. You
there.
feel me? Fuck with the kid.
Exactly.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Hold on, 1 second, bro.
Yep, no problem.
Welcome back to the Boss Body Podcast. I'm here with the one and only JDC Kid. So, bro, what's been going on with you, bro? You got anything new?
Yeah, I do. I got this song out called "In I'm in Control."
Okay.
That out on Spotify and also on YouTube. Uh, I haven't done music in like 2 to 3 years because everything started with 2020, the whole
Mm-hmm.
pandemic thing or everything else, and I don't know. I just felt like I was in a lack of motivation. I felt like people really took me seriously. People haven't really supported me as much in my music. So I started focusing on more stuff or some other stuff like reselling stuff, video games, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
um, just just other things, art, but
Other passions.
other passions. But somewhere in my blood was like, yo, music is you. And every time I step foot into that music life and I'm making music, that part of me is back alive again.
Okay.
Like for those of y'all that probably might not know or do know, my alter ego
Mhm.
is the one, Mr. J, also JDC Kid. Y'all hear a deep voice in those songs I have. That's him. He is in that song. I'm in control.
Okay.
So, and basically that song is about me facing myself,
Okay.
fighting with myself. Why am I doing this? Why am I making excuses for stopping myself to become my full potential that I need to be?
Okay.
And my alter ego is the one that's telling me, get up, stop being so hard on yourself. Why are you being a little punk right now? That's not you.
Mm-hmm.
You go and fight. You are a fighter. You do that. So you do whatever you need to do to get to where you need to be and stop making
Definitely.
excuses.
Okay.
So,
I like that.
and I believe in with this song, first first of all, with all my music that I do, I feel like I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about other people.
Okay. So you try to
For
relate to
some
people,
reason.
try to connect.
I do relate to people, and when people hear it, they're just like, wow, I can relate to this automatically. Like, and not just about me, but when you say even try to relate to people, I try to motivate people with my
Okay.
music,
Okay. I
you
like that.
know.
I like
So
that. Shut the logo. Make sure they see that boss body on that motherfucker. Boss Body Podcast, baby. Hey, look, hey, just because they don't know, just because they don't know the
there you
fucking
go.
deal.
There
You
you
feel
go.
me? They don't know the podcast.
I should have
Damn.
worn my Ultra one then.
Nah.
But I got a plane right here. But yeah, um, I mean, basically, that's what got me back to making music again was going down deep to my roots and be like, yo, I need to be heard. That's one thing that was in my mind the whole entire thing. Why I'm wasting away. I mean, of course, I love what I was doing. I love what I created here. I mean,
Mhm.
I did this myself,
Right.
but that music, man, that music was just really trying to like get out of its grave and get back to me again. And I need to find that.
Mhm.
And there were some people that I crossed paths with that I haven't seen in a long time or
Okay.
don't even know, and they know me.
Yeah.
I will never forget. There's this one guy that used to go to the Red Sea, or I used to go to Red Sea and do open mics with. And there's this one guy that I seen call himself,
Shout out to Red Sea.
yep, Red
Shout
Sea.
out AK. Shout out Big Homie AK. Everybody who fuck with the
I
Red
think
Sea.
I think his name was like Chaz Billionaire or something, and I think it did again. Yeah,
Keep talking.
no problem. But basically he saw me, and I was working at a casino, and he saw me, and he was like, "Hey, don't you do music?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I know who you are. Aren't you a billionaire?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "From Red Sea, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I see you perform, man. Dude, your music, you are ahead of your time." And that right there, I was just like, "Wow, I
Dope.
really was ahead of my time." Because
That's
I
dope.
do get that often too, that I was ahead of my time. And then there's this other guy that, sometimes going to casino, he's seen me too. He was like, "Don't you do music?" I don't remember the dude,
Right.
but I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "I knew you was a musician. I'd seen you before." That's why I just knew. I'm like, okay, all my old life is basically coming back to me,
It's a
and
circle.
it's like a full circle, and it's telling me, "Yo, you need to get out there. The whole world is waiting for you. This talent that you have right now is extraordinary." I ain't saying that I'm better than a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
but my music is unique, and it's going to touch a lot of people, and my world is going to be like ultra.
I like that. I
And
like that a lot.
it might
The
take a
confidence.
while.
That's what artist needs. The confidence. Some people
Yes.
lack the confidence. Some people don't. The main reason people don't go far or succeed. And I can say this because I fall in this category too. And it's people don't believe in themselves. You feel me? So you really have to believe in yourself and believe what you're doing is right. And sometimes you can't. We get so caught in. We worry about other motherfuckers. You feel me? We need to mind our business. Literally, mind our business. Mind what we're doing. Tune into what we're doing, and just do it. And then people coming. People coming eventually. Feel me? I
Yeah.
used to be so worried about like how you said people not paying attention or people not doing this and that. And I'm like, eventually I just kept doing it, and then it actually turns out people are listening. People are paying attention. It's just we get caught up. We think because sometimes we're looking for visual support or visual this and that. Sometimes people support from closed doors a mile away. Someone can listen to your music, they can bump your shit all the time without us knowing. And
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta keep going, and our hard work will show off in the end.
Yeah. It's like, you don't see it at all. And that's one of the things that basically gets us motivated is seeing proof.
Mm-hmm.
And once we don't see the proof, we don't want to do it no more. But what I learned is, even though you think people are not watching, people are watching secretly, but they are still watching. And that's what you were saying before, consistency.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep going and going. My friend, uh, Darren, shout out to Darren, that's my boy. He he always said to me, consistency. Keep going, keep
It's the
going, keep
key.
going,
That's the key.
and you will see improvement, and you will even see improvement in yourself, because you may be doing something for years, but you still got a lot to learn. You don't know everything, and that's one thing I love about life, is not knowing everything.
Yep.
I can keep going. I can keep striving up to the mountains, to the moon if I need to, and still, there's a lot more that I need to do.
Right. Always room for improvement. Always room to excel.
Like the game that I'm playing right now, Street Fighter 6. I beat the game, but I still got more I need to do. And that's the reason why the game is so good, because there's still a lot more to do. Like I don't know if I'm even halfway completing it 100%, but I'm still not giving up. I'm still training on it. I'm still trying to train up to the point where I can beat these certain fighters, or get to this point of this level.
Is that Street Fighter Six?
Street Fighter 6.
That's the new one.
That's the new
The
one.
new one, oh
The
shit.
new one is really, really good. I'm telling
I
you.
heard oh is Kenny Omega in there or I heard there's a couple of wrestler who features in the game. I know New Japan Pro Wrestling they always get some wrestlers to feature in in the games. In Tekken 6, I heard there's a wrestler. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, a Street Fighter 6
Yeah.
that feature? Nah. There's the new character that's out right now that just came out is wow, I forgot his name, but he's basically a student or a pupil of Balrog, the boxer.
Okay.
So, but there's this one goal that I have in my life right now before I die is to beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I've been playing that game ever since I was a little boy and still have not passed that game yet. No matter how many times I played it, I cannot pass that game. But I can pass Super Punch Out like there's no tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Right now, for that goal for Super Punch Out, people might see me doing it live on Facebook, but I'm trying to beat Super Punch Out with my eyes closed, literally blindfolded.
That's crazy.
And I already beat the first circuit. I'm on the second one. The second one is already hard to do.
That's nuts.
I'm challenging myself.
That's nuts. I want to give a quick shout out to the Bay and Trey podcast. Everybody, if you're not following the Bay and Trey podcast, I need y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and look up the Bay and Trey podcast wherever you listen to your podcast at. That is a podcast by me and my wife where we talk about healthy relationship things like communication. Yeah, basically communication in relationships, because communication basically it leads down to communication is the basis of every relationship. So if there's no communication, there's nothing. So we basically talk about how to communicate and how to navigate with fights and the different barriers in relationships. So go ahead and check that out, guys, if you can. For me, that is the Bay and Trey podcast. All right, my brother. Boss Buddy Podcast, Talks with Trey. Y'all know the fucking deal. We here with JDC Kid. If you don't know by now, you should fucking know.
Let's go!
You already fucking know. So, brother, man, what's next for you, bro? So let people know what's fucking next. What you got going on, man? What's your future endeavors looking like?
Well, right now I'm in the slum, so I gotta working on myself, getting my money back together.
Okay.
Paying bills, whatever. Struggling with that.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get back on my feet, my next goal is to do more open mics since I'm basically kind of starting over.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to go back to more open mics. Maybe start doing competitions where I can earn stuff or win stuff. Maybe that might, broaden my skills as well, and possibly, open up for people or have my own shows, more of my shows. But most likely is to make more music, put more out there, and promote those, and even more music videos. I really want to focus on doing music videos because I believe that's going to be where people are going to listen to it more because it's visual. And plus, I have ideas for a lot of my music.
Hey, if you need help, man, let me know.
Yo,
I got the skills and the craft for that. Boss Fight Vision, we take it off, man. I'm starting to do more lyric videos now too. I did a couple lyric videos. I did a lot of lyric videos for myself, but I did an actual video with lyrics. So it's different doing like lyric videos because you can do anything. But I did actual video and then incorporated lyrics with it. So if you ever need something like that, bro, let me know. I got you, man. I'm borrowing my skills day by day, my brother.
No problem. And you will be on my list for that.
Hey, I mean, y'all not gonna see. Of course, y'all gonna see us because we don't talk about it. So y'all gonna see a lot of JDC Kid and Boss by Trey. A lot more together soon. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. So we got some shit in the works. Okay, y'all. Definitely y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes,
but man, so mind control, bro. Once again, tell the people I'm in control. I'm mind control. I'm in control by JDC Kid. Tell the people where they can find that song at one more time.
You can find that song on Spotify and on YouTube. Just type in JDC Kid. I'm in the letter N control. K0NTROL.
I'm in control. Y'all heard it, man. JDC Kid. Talks with Trey, Boss Body Podcast. Let the people know where to follow you at one more time. I know it's a lot of shit, so just give your main name.
I'll just give my name one for music. Just look me up on Spotify. JDC Kid, and YouTube, and also Facebook. You can also look me up on Instagram too. Not gonna, you'll see a little bit posts on my music there, but if you want to contact me and everything like that, Facebook, Instagram, JDC Kid for the music. There you go.
All right, before we go, I got two questions for you. Give me your top five musicians or artists.
Hmm. Dead or alive?
Doesn't matter. Top five to you.
Top five for me would be, well, let's put out the window. Prince will be one of them.
Okay.
uh, I can probably, let's see here. So Prince, Michael Jackson. It's just so much of them. Um, I would say um, Kendrick Lamar will be one of them.
Okay.
I, I don't listen to today's music, but his music is pretty good. Let's see. Other ones will be, let's see here, two more. I would say, hmm,
You can do Mount Rushmore. Do four.
Mount Rushmore,
Do your four. Top four.
top four. Yeah, Prince, Michael Jackson, um, Tupac,
Okay.
and other person would be. There's so many of them.
Yeah, four right now.
Uh,
One more.
one more. Uh, gotta say the one I'll be in the future.
That's you, right?
Me.
I knew that. I was waiting for it. Okay. There's your top five artists. We had Michael Jackson, Prince, Kendrick Lamar, Tupac, and JDC Kid himself. All right, give me your top five wrestlers.
Top five wrestlers would be The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, and um, I was gonna say Triple H, but I'm gonna say HBK.
Okay. I like that. I'll give you my top five quick since we got some time spare. My top five wrestlers of all time. Number one, Eddie Guerrero. Number two, Shawn Michaels. Number three, Chris Jericho. Number four, we have The Rock. Number five is up, is up there to be taken. I have a lot of greats, but that's my five. No, it can't be John Cena at times. It can't be Roman Reigns. It can be, but those my top four though: Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, and The Rock.
Wow. There's so many, like even like with music and wrestlers, like there's so many
Mm.
great people that it's I
My
don't
top five
know.
music artists would be number one, B.O.B. Number two would be Ludacris. Number three would be um. Well, it's different between my favorite all time, my favorite now. So my favorite now would be B.O.B., Toby Nwigwe, Big Sean, um, Wiz Khalifa, and myself. Um, but of all time would be B.O.B., Busta Rhymes, Lil Wayne, Ludacris, and say Michael Jackson.
All right. Yeah, there are just so many of them. Like when you ask me that question, I'm just like, I can name so many of them that are like dead or like even retired because I'm an old school guy. I'm not much of
Mm.
a new school person. I don't listen to the radio.
See, I used to be the same way, bro. I didn't listen literally for years. It took probably to like 2020. I listened to music until then. Like I finally started listening more and more. It's like I just gotta find what I like because I don't like a lot of trash. But then sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, the shit I like. I like trash shit too. But like sometimes, that shit gets addicting and consuming. That's all you listen to. And what you hear, you gotta be conscious of what you consume because everything is everything changing you. So I try to listen to more and more stuff. Like I really got to put you on, bro. To this cat named you probably know B.O.B. of him, but just B.O.B. He's so slept on. He's so talented. Everything people wanted Tupac to be, bro, and do. That was B.O.B. People talk about Nipsey Hussle and all that stuff. That was B.O.B. B.O.B. spoke so much. Literally, that's why he don't get spoken of now or barely played on the radio because he got blackballed and outcast from society because
Wow.
he speaks so much stuff, bro. You gotta listen to this project that changed my life, bro. When I was like going through it and really depressed and stuff. The Elements by B.O.B. It's 4 projects. It's water, it's earth, water, fire, and air, or what, however it goes. But it's called the Elements Project. 4 albums, and just he speaks so much knowledge and so much just things and just my type of music, my type of listen. Another person I really like too. He's nowadays upcoming artist named Toby Nwigwe. He is how Kanye used to be, Kanye West, old school Kanye, but nowadays what we need. And
That what we
he's
need.
like so you like Kendrick. If you like Kendrick, you would really love Toby. Toby's a like Toby. Like he put me on to a lot of just like conscious rapper like Toby, Black Thought, Royce the 5'9", real like they have a song, bro. It's about like being unapologetically black, bro. It's with Royce 5'9", Toby Nwigwe, and Black Thought. It's one of my favorite songs of all time because it's just I love it
That's
because I
crazy.
love being like I love my people, bro. Feel me? So I
I love
love
my
us.
people too.
I love being who I am. So
I love my people too. It's like when you were saying unapologetically black. It's like why is that even a thing? Like we shouldn't be apologize in the first place
like
for being black.
it's
This is
because
who we are.
it's exactly it's because, bro, like we've been conditioned to move in a society where we have to move in the comfort of white people. That's why, and once people realize, and white people and all forms of race, all of the people, once we realize that, and once we start trying to move in the comfort of white people, just move in the comfort of yourself, and just move in the comfort of everyone. Be nice to be not just feel me, not try to have a look at higher power. We're all equal. We're all the fucking same. So we stop thinking like that and moving like that, the world will be a better place.
This world needs everybody to help each other out,
Mm-hmm.
especially how the world is now. We are struggling. We have
The
all these
darkness
easy
is prevailing.
tools. We have all these easy tools that we can use, but at the same time, they expect us to now work even harder, which I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. But we need to stop trashing like each other.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop looking at people down and lift each other up. We
Exactly.
really need to do that because we're all in the same boat. There are some people that is cheating out to get to where they want to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I mean, I'm in the boat where no, I need some help. And one thing about me
Help on a
is
motherfucking way. Like I say, stay
one
tuned. Stay tuned.
right, like one of the things about me is I have to learn to ask for help, but never really want to because of
Or
that
accept it.
pride
Or
or
accept.
accept it because it's the part of me I can do this on my own. None of us can.
But it's just the way they that's the way this is because so many of us are like that, and it's a reason because they condition us to be that way, bro. And it's so fucked up. Like really, they want us to be so individual and so like not human. Like not they don't want us to be. They don't want humankind to exist. They want us to be so individualized. Therefore, when something happens, we're all like, okay, no, we're focused on me. Oh, I don't care about you. No, I have to focus on myself. When in reality, like it should never be like that. We should,
We should
because
help each other up. Yes, still focus on yourself,
mm-hmm.
but help
Yeah,
others with you.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't want to be like this, and if this person needs help,
definitely
you're
focus on
just
yourself.
like staying there. You're helping yourself, but at the same time, it's like, yo, let me take you to this journey.
You can't fill other people's cup if your cup's not full.
Exactly, and this is one of the sayings that I uh, that I sometimes say is how can you love everybody if you don't love yourself? That's like me saying I can give you money, but I ain't got no money.
Yeah,
Like how can you do that? So you have to love yourself first before you even love everybody else. There are a lot of people that you can tell that they're hurting themselves,
mm-hmm.
because they're pleasing other people. And that's one thing that people have to stop doing is pleasing other people. Please yourself first.
We're gonna leave it with that. Boss Fight Podcast, Talks with Trey, JDC Kid. You heard it. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Stampede. I just want to make sure everyone here takes a second to go peep out Fat Camp Day 2, The Lost Letters. Just dropped New Year's Eve. Make sure you go share it with your friends. Because if you don't, I'm going to have to share you with mine.